Just let me get an idea of how you're feeling. What's going on in your mind, in your heart. And we're going to be guiding through something to really bring us back to who we are. Avoiding comparison, avoiding judgment, and just feeling good. Who's up for just feeling really good and gooey and amazing inside today? Yes, I'm like, who else is there with me? Fantastic. So, lots of different emotions. Beautiful. So tired, exhausted, great, stressed. And this is the beautiful part of life. And also the challenge too, is when we go through seasons of change, we go through areas in our life which we feel like are spring, right? We got spring and summer. And then we go through areas of our life that are a little bit more challenging. And we get to call those winter. So maybe you're going through a winter right now. But what I want you to know is that as long as you know that and you're willing to do the work to become the best version of you, what is right after winter? Spring. And what happens after spring? We have summer. And then sometimes you're going to have a period of your life where you go back into that winter. Give yourself grace. And let's take action to push us through that winter, to be strong, to be brave, to have courage, so that we step into spring. So let's just start off with a couple of different breaths. We are just going to come to our breath and just smile. I want you guys just to smile and feel good. So come to a position and close your eyes. And just think about breathing in and out. Come to maybe bring your hands to your heart and just feel what your breath is doing right now. How does it feel? Just normal breathing. Just taking notice of how you feel, what's going on in your mind. And gently just let the corners of your mouth slightly lift up from side to side. The chances that you've even got to this planet are 1 in a trillion. Don't take that lightly. Don't take your life lightly. You were created for a reason. You were created to make change, to have impact. Just give yourself a little bit of love. You got here. There's a reason for it. And just breathe in and out. Give yourself a little bit of love today. Just feel that peace within inside of us. And just breathe in and out. It's all gonna be okay. Maybe give yourself a little squeeze. Hold on to your shoulders. Hold on to the tops of your arms. And give yourself a little cuddle. Just breathing in and out. Give yourself a smile. Keep your chest lifted up. Keep your head lifted. take some big deep breaths in together. Give yourself a bit more of a squeeze. Maybe just go from side to side. Oh, that feels so good. Give yourself a squeeze. Love on yourself. Take a nice inhale through your nose. Sit up nice and tall. Bring up those shoulders. Relax them down away from the ears. Lift up that chin. Smile. And big exhale everything out. Keep that smile going. Let's take it again. Nice big inhale through your nose. Lifting up through your chest. Give yourself a squeeze at the top. Kind of twist from side to side. Lifting up. Bring those shoulders down. Lifting that chest up. And exhale everything out. And just breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe just grab your waist a little bit. Squeeze it. Feel it. Feel it. Take a nice big inhale. Let's do it 2 more times. Inhale through your nose. Give yourself the biggest squeeze ever. Give yourself a cuddle as tight as you can. And exhale everything out. Let's do that 1 more time. I want you to give your arms even bigger, round. Feel it, squeeze it all the way around you. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale everything out. And gently bring your arms down to the side. How did it feel to give yourself a cuddle? How did that feel to hold on to yourself nice and tight? As if you were a child and your mom or your family friend or your aunt, your uncle, your grandparents, they were giving you a hug to say it's gonna be okay. And as we get older, we forget that sometimes we need that little squeeze and that little hug and to say, I'm okay. Why not do that to yourself? We can create inner peace, inner love, inner strength, inner courage from ourselves, not from outside. So next time that you feel a little bit anxious, a little bit uncertain, you're not sure what's going on, just grab yourself. Give yourself a massive squeeze, a massive cuddle, and just let it all go. And breathe. Let's bring our hands onto the top of our knees. We're going to take a couple of head rotations, stretching out the neck, sitting up nice and tall. Just rotate your head from side to side. Inhale through your nose. And exhale everything out. And a couple more times. Inhaling through your nose. Exhale everything out. And again, inhale through your nose. Exhale everything out. Come back to the center. Let's feel that stretch through the side of your neck. Breathe. Smile. Let's take it over to the other side. Feel that stretch. Relax the shoulders. Lift up through your chest. Pull down onto your knees if you need to get you to lift up just a little taller. And come back to the center. Let me know, how does your body feel right now? Maybe it's a little bit emotional. Maybe you're not sure what's going on right now. Just see how your body starts to feel as you move. Just remember that your physiological body is what can change your mental state. When we sit up nice and tall, when we relax our shoulders down, when we breathe, when we smile, when we feel, and we change that state, it changes our mind state. Let me ask you a question. Are you really willing to do the work, to want to change, to be different, to be strong, to be courageous, I want you to have that conversation with yourself right now. Because has it been too long that you have been playing the victim? That you have been feeling sorry for yourself? That you have enjoyed living in a state of sadness, of anxiety? You've just got used to it. And you're like, this is just the way that I am. Because if you're still there and you're not ready to change, and you're not ready to do the work, that inner peace will always be a place of sadness and struggle. Think about it. Where are you right now? Where is your mindset at right now? Are you willing to change? Are you willing to be in a state of abundance, of light, of energy? Or are you finding it comfortable to have the identity that you're just somebody who's sad, who's depressed, who's miserable? I'm going to ask you that question straight up today. Are you ready to change? Just take a moment to think about that. Maybe bow your head and think, are you ready to change? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to change? Say it to yourself. I am ready to change. I am ready to change. I am ready to change. I am willing to find my inner peace. I am willing to find my inner peace. Say it with me. I am willing to find my inner peace. Say it louder. I am willing to find my inner peace. I am willing to do the work. I am willing to do the work. And breathe. Have that stern conversation with yourself. Are you willing to change? Are you willing to work on it? Are you willing not to live in a state of sadness, of anxiety, of being the victim? And every single time that you find yourself feeling that way, I want you to release your hands down by your side. I want you to stand up or sit up nice and tall, just like this, and lift your head up and smile and be grateful and have gratitude for all of the things that you have, for being on this planet, for giving it the opportunity to be here. You have an opportunity right now to live, and you're not living because you're letting other things in your head get in the way. You're holding on to an identity because it makes you feel significant or it makes you feel special. But now is the time to release that. You will find inner peace as soon as you let go and you step into the light and you be a ray of sunshine and light and energy for others. Bring your hands back to the top of your knees. I just want you to sway from side to side. Swaying from side to side. I want you to get to a place where you don't even feel tired or anxious or sad or depressed because you know how to snap out of it. Or maybe you feel like that for a minute or 2 minutes. You know, I live in a state of embracing every moment. And do sometimes things come in the way? Yes, let me share a story with you. The last 2 Mondays, not this Monday, the last Monday and the Monday before, I was having this feeling of uncertainty, of anxiousness. I didn't know what was happening in my body, and it would just happen 2 Mondays in a row. And instead of stopping what I was doing or not showing up or what, I was like, oh, I just want to figure this out. Why am I feeling like this? I have the tools. I have all the tools in my tool belt to be able to help me break through when I'm feeling periods of time where I might feel anxious or uncertain. And what I wanted to change it into was like, I'm not feeling anxious. I have adrenaline. I have an adrenaline rush right now because so many amazing things are going on. And what I did is I acknowledged it. I acknowledged that I was feeling a bit strange, but I was like, I'm not going to allow myself just to sink into that. I'm not going to allow myself to go there and really go, oh my goodness, I'm just feeling so bad. I'm just going to, take the time off. I just need to rest. No. I was like, oh my goodness, like, why am I feeling like this? Let me figure it out. It's adrenaline. It's rush. It's because so many things are going on. There's so many amazing things that are happening. And I took myself from a place of being a little bit unsure, a little bit anxious, a little bit unnerved, to a place of, okay, why am I feeling like this? How can I make it better? What can I learn from this? What is the lesson that I'm being taught? I would never come out and be like, you know what, I'm just having this bad day. It's anxious. It's like, oh my goodness, this is a new feeling. I'm going to feel this feel. But I have the tools to be able to set myself free because I've done the work. How would you feel if the next time that you felt anxious, that you felt uncertain, that your brain just recognized that it's just an emotion, it's just a feeling, it's not you? And you were able to look at it and be like, oh, wow, that's interesting. Why do I feel like this? Maybe it's adrenaline, maybe something exciting is coming up. How can I go into a place of gratitude? And you get to train your brain to think like that. And you have to be willing to do it. And someone said, we do feel like we're having this out-of-body experience because we just don't feel like ourselves and we want to shake it off. Everyone had thought I just need to sleep it off. I just need to sleep it off and then I'll be fine. It is like this out-of-body experience. But how can we do the work to bring it back into our body? Being aware of it. The fact that you're listening to podcasts, you're on meditation lives, you're doing all the things, right? It means that you're aware of it. However, are you really aware of wanting to do the work rather than just being? Every single time that you show up for these meditations, what's going to change? What's going to be different? What's going to alter this time? Why this time is this going to be different? That's what you get to ask yourself. Why this time does it get to be different? So I just want you to bring your knees together. I want you to give yourself a little bit of a hug right here. And one thing that I've really realized over the last couple of weeks, being around people of greatness and talking about courage, I was at a mastermind all about courage, is that confidence comes from a great attitude. Energy comes from a great attitude. So I want you to just give yourself a little cuddle. Bring your head down. Take a couple of breaths. And think about your attitude. This is something that you can do more of. How's your attitude been the last week? How can you step into a new week with a new attitude, with a new sense of purpose? How can you be the ray of light in other people's lives? How can you make them feel like they're not walking on eggshells? That you are so fun to be around? That people gravitate towards you because of your energy, because of your soul, because of your vibrance, the way that you carry yourself? Do people want to be around you? That all comes down to attitude. And you can change that attitude today if you want to change. If you don't, you'll stay in this situation. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Give your knees a big, big squeeze. Forgive yourself. Take a nice big breath in. And exhale everything out as you forgive yourself. Bring your feet the opposite way. Cross your legs over in a different way. Forgive yourself for some attitude that you might have had where you haven't shown up the best version of yourself. Bring your hands behind you. Push down into the ground. And lift up through your chest. Inhale and exhale. Push down into your fingertips, lifting up through your chest. Pull that spine up nice and tall. And think about walking into the world, walking into the room, walking down the street, walking wherever you are with this pride, with this attitude, with this sense of high vibrance energy. How would your life be different if you vibrated at a higher level? If you led with love and good vibes? Take a nice big breath in. Exhale everything out. Bring your hands to heart. To close your eyes. We're going to breathe in and out a little bit faster. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Let's go. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 4. One more. If you feel a bit dizzy, that's normal. Keep your eyes closed. Get that energy inside of you. Press down with your fingertips on your heart. Sit up nice and tall. Create this energy inside of yourself. Love from the inside. Your inner peace can come from the radiance of energy that you spread throughout the world. Gently open your eyes. Think about how your inner peace is when you're not vibrating at a high level, when you're being negative towards the rest of the world or towards yourself. There's no inner peace. Inner peace comes from energy. It comes from attitude. It comes from you showing up with beautiful, high vibrance. Release your hands down. How's everybody feeling? How's everybody feeling right now? If we were all here together, we'd all be hugging together. And sometimes we are negative towards ourselves, but have grace. Laugh about it. I have to laugh about things that I do. I'm like, oops, that was stupid. Next. I can't grow. We can't grow if we just don't let things go. There's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can change. It's not going to make a difference if you beat yourself up. And guess what happens then? Then you get mad at yourself because you've spent more time beating yourself up than actually just getting on with it. Let it go Has anybody ever held on to something that somebody else has done, or held on to something themselves, and it just eats away inside of you? Women especially are not very good at letting things go. Let it go. It's not worth your time. It's not worth your energy. You don't know if you're going to see that person again. You don't know how many more days that you've got left on this earth. Let it go. Right now, if you're holding on to something, some judgment, some resentment to somebody else, let it go. It's not important. It's not relative. It doesn't matter. Let it go. Use your energy for something else. The power is you. You have a choice. And when you know that everything in life is a choice, and you have a choice for everything, how you feel, what you do, how you show up, who you surround yourself with. Oh my goodness, it's going to be like, but until you really grasp that, knowing that you have a choice about absolutely everything, even if it feels difficult and hard and challenging, your life will be different. Happy tears. Flaws make us unique. Flaws are areas that we can grow. They're great. They're like, great, I'm not that great at that thing. I get to improve on it. It's no problem. Everybody's got weaknesses. Everybody's got strengths. That's what makes this world so beautiful. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let it go. Let it go. What I want you to do is, after this meditation, is I want you to go and write down all the things that you're going to let go about yourself. I want you to write it all down. And then what I want you to do is I want you to tear it up and throw it away. I want you to take a photo so that you're actually doing it. I want to see either the ripped up pieces of paper, or I want to see the actual piece of paper that we're going to let go. If you want to burn it, great. Take a little photo of yourself right now. I want to connect with some of you who are on this meditation live. So if you can, take out your phone, take a little photo of me and you, and just tag me on Instagram, Rebecca Louise Fitness, on stories, so I can connect with you guys. Grab your phone, take a little photo. I want you to smile with me, because I want you to remember this moment. Even if you're just taking a selfie together. So tomorrow, when you open up your phone, you can see my face looking at you. And you can see me saying to you, let it go. Find your inner peace by letting go of resentment, of hate, of guilt towards yourself and to others. I want you to remind yourself of this moment. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. I love you so much. You guys are incredible. Let's bring more people on this journey with us. Share this with a friend. Be a light in somebody else's life. Have you shared these meditations with somebody? Have you kept on inviting them to make a change and a difference in their life? That's what I want you to do today. I love you so much, everybody. Great job for being here. And we're going to work on ourselves together. Mwah.